Hello. Today I want to talk to you about intentional eroticism. This is a concept that comes from Michael Metz and McCarthy's Good Enough Sex model. And the principle, actually their first principle, is eroticism is an intentional feature and it's the responsibility of each partner. So if I were to break this down to you, basically what that means is each of you is responsible for learning what is personally erotic to you and for intentionally putting yourselves in an erotic mental space, and then as a team, amplifying that in each other. So in my video right before, I was talking about how sex is like a thermometer and you're slowly warming and building. But so for you to know how to warm yourself, you need to learn your own eroticism, the cues that are sexy or exciting or interesting to you, right? And so if you don't know what your own erotic interests are, then it's almost impossible to be intentionally erotic. So taking a step back, how does one learn how to be, what is erotic for them? What are the things that are interesting or exciting or sexy? And so whenever I ask this question to my clients, I get answers all across the board. One of the most interesting ones actually came from a female who said, "This is really sexy. One night, my partner drew a bath for me and he said, 'I'm going to watch the kids. I just want you to take time for yourself.' And he left her favorite book on the bathtub side and said, 'Just you do you.'" So it's interesting because, of course, if you read things like what are your turn-ons, what's exciting, this doesn't sound like, most people are like, how is that sexy? Let me tell you how it's erotic. One, he's thinking about her. He's taking care of her. He's taking care of her needs. He's making everything about her. What I remember of this particular client is she never did anything for herself, so it was very thoughtful of her. And for her, that was sexy. And that I'm telling you this story because I want you to understand that eroticism is very personal to each person. What each person sees as sexy or exciting or interesting is very different for each person. And it can be as simple as you sentimentally thought about me. You thought about my needs and what I liked, and you gave it to me. You created a space for me. So that is her eroticism. And it was interesting. She said, yeah, after it, I was like, oh, when I got out of my bath, I was relaxed and I wanted to go find him and I wanted to go do some things with him. So it gave her time to simmer in her brain about all the sexy things that she could do. But even thinking about that, so one eroticism for people is just being relaxed. It's very difficult to be sexual if you are on and stressed and go. It's difficult to switch from that to now I'm ready to have sex with you, right? So why would that be an eroticism for her? Well, it gave her an opportunity to slow down her body, slow the book down. And we all need that. So relaxation can be an intentional eroticism. When couples do date nights, for example, that's an example of a way that people are trying to create eroticism. But let's break it down. It's not just the date. It's spending quality time with each other. It's having an opportunity to focus your attention on each other, laugh, flirt. Maybe there's a part of it that's like getting ready and dressed up and feeling beautiful in your body. Guess what? When people feel good about themselves, they feel more erotic. So when you think of intentional eroticism, or what is eroticism to me, think about what states you are, what things you do to yourself or do in the environment that make you more open and more welcoming to sexuality. What things do you do to put your brain in the game? So I have way more I could talk about, but I have to stop somewhere. So if you would like help, please visit me at therapistintstlouis.com and submit a contact form. Please also like and subscribe and submit comments below about ways you're intentionally erotic.